If you don't have one of these, no worries. You can follow along with a yoga block. We're going to be working a 2-for-1 special today, meaning length and strength, because you shouldn't have one without the other. Working on toning, sculpting, lengthening our legs, and a little extra focus on the transverse abdominals. So find a little spot on the floor and we'll begin our workout. Setting that ball or block aside for the moment, I just wanted to take a moment just to stretch a little bit before we get started. Bring one leg in, and I want you to add a point and a flex. You can be holding behind the thigh or behind the calf. You want to bring that thigh as close to your torso as possible. Flex and hold, and push this hip crease away. And go ahead and relax. Second side comes in and up. Drive the hip crease away and point and flex. Just gentle pressure into your hands, whether it's behind thigh or calf. Flex and hold. Gently push the leg into your hands. And down. We're going to get started with tracking, so I want you to set your core first. Breathe in, exhale, ribs together, navel down. Bring one leg in and up. We're going to flex to the floor, towards the floor, and point to the ceiling. Flex and point. Our goal is to keep that quad engaged, point with intention, so the entire leg remains straight the whole time. This is going to target the lower abdominals. Just because we're lifting and lowering the leg, the focus dumps into that transverse region by keeping the pelvis neutral. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to switch. We're going to point down and flex to the ceiling. Do not bend that knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, I want you to pike that leg towards the ceiling. Bring it as close to you as possible. Drop to the side, and I want you to resist any movement with your opposite. All right, so we're gonna drop, resisting with that core, and lift. Keep that leg straight, point the toe, engage to the thigh. Slow and controlled, 6. Use your arms into the floor to help, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, I want you to drop, drop, drop. Find your edge and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift, bend, give it a quick little circle. Try to relax those hip flexors, we'll need them. Again. Foot down. I want you to set your core by using that exhale, ribs in, navel to spine. Lift. You're gonna flex and point. Flex and point. We wanna keep that rib cage pushing down, navel to spine, perfectly straight through the back of that knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now I want you to switch. We're gonna point down and flex to the ceiling. Straight and controlled. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna lift that leg up, point the toe, give me your first drop, find your edge, resist, right? No movement on that opposite side. You're gonna drop and lift, slow and controlled. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, getting ready for your pulse. I want you to find your edge. Pull those ribs down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You're gonna lift, bring it in, give it a quick circle. Again, this is just releasing the hip flexors. Bring that knee in and up. Give it a little tug. Breathe in. Exhale. Ribcage in, navel down. Scissor in opposite directions. Try a double pulse. 1, 2. Scissor. 1, 2. Keep driving that navel to the spine. You can keep your head down, looking at the ceiling. If you want to add an abdominal crunch, lifting the head, look towards the end of your mat with your eyes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Head down, legs up. If at any point you need an assist, hands are gonna come underneath your hips. Here's where we're gonna use our block/ball. Come to the calves, or inner thighs, I should say. I want you to squeeze your legs, point your toes, and I want you to give me some squeezes. Make sure you're still driving the navel to the spine, pulling the ribs together, squeezing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Last one, I want you to squeeze with all your might. See if you can give me a little drop without arching that spine. Control it. Find the edge, tapping the core. Remember, transverse abdominals. Exhale all that breath out. Coming up, give me your pulses again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Cinch in through your waist. 2. Good. Last one, I want you to squeeze. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale. Drop, drop, drop. Find your edge. Find your edge. Drive down through the rib cage. And up. Here we go. Last set. Pulsing for 10, 9, 8. Look for it. Feel it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, squeezing. Here we go, setting that core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I want you to hold your angle. 8, 7, 6. No back pain. Higher if you experience back pain. Drive down through that navel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Coming up, you can release that ball nice and slow. I want you to stretch through those hip flexors, inner thighs. Come into a little straddle, using your hands if you want to help. Bring it up. You'll start a crisscross. Same thing here if you need the assist. Hands underneath your hips for that little tilt. Otherwise, you can be out to the side with your arms. And if you're feeling particularly strong in those abs so far, you can take that little tilt. We're gonna crisscross for 10. 9, dynamic movement, legs are straight, do not bend those knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come overhead. With those crisscrosses, take a slow drop to the side. If you do not like a straddle, you can continue to do your crisscrosses. I'm gonna go straddle and up, open and close. I want you to think of really pulling long through the legs, down through the navel, adding a double pulse when you drop. 1, 2, back up. 1, 2, I have to aim right between my plant and my base here. It's like very calculated drops. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's go ahead and do a quick little stretch there again. Even if you're doing the crisscrosses, take a moment to try to drive the legs into your hands. So I'm really pushing up with my legs, pointing toes, and up and in. One hand on each knee, circular churn. Again, here we're relaxing the hip flexors. One more exercise down before we roll our way up. Reverse those circles. And place one foot to the floor, knee bent, other leg comes up. I want you to breathe in, exhale, ribs in, drop to an angle. So this leg is perfectly straight, squeezing your quad with all your might, navel to spine, sacrum to floor, and I want you to pulse. The distance of this leg towards the floor is dependent on the strength in your core. Strong, squeezing the thigh, no bends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to give a soft bend, squeeze. Give me a 2-second hold before you release. So you're gonna squeeze, hold, and in. So it's like an isometric squeeze, 1-2 seconds. Engaging that quad before you extend again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, squeeze and bring it up. Whew. Relax the hip flexor. Hip flexors plural, because there's more than one. Second side, I want you to set that core. Find your angle first, right? So I want to find the edge at which I can start feeling those lower abdominals kick in. Start your pulses when you're ready. Toe pointed, thigh engaged. Back is perfectly flat and neutral. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna do your bend, small, and extend. There is a squeeze. I actually can feel my muscles shaking as I release and go to rebend because my quad is exhausted. So you make the most out of this. Don't cheat yourself. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, squeeze. And bring it up. Give it a little flex. Both knees into the chest. Roll your way up. All right, last but not least, definitely not least, I want you to sit up nice and tall. We're focusing on that core strength. Squeeze your thighs, point your toes. Relax your shoulders, fingertips down to the floor, or you can hold them here. I'm gonna take a full breath in. On the exhale, really engage the core. Try to do a leg lift without bending your knees. So this is gonna work the quads. It's also gonna help protect the knee, right? Because we're strengthening the muscles around the knee. 8, 7, 6. I want that leg to come down as if it were a feather, even though it doesn't feel like one. Control the descend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me one of these. If it cramps up midway, sometimes you can muscle through it. Sometimes you need to give it one of these. Sitting nice and tall, let's try a turnout. So I'm going to connect the heels and turn the toes out. My knees are pointing out to the side. Setting your core, breathe in. Exhale, ribs in, navel back, fingers to the floor or in front. We're gonna do little lifts. Now I want you to remember to try to control that descend as we come down. Up and down. Counting, sitting tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And give me one of these. Fist bump. And we will take it to the mat, focusing on our flexibility. Go ahead and roll your way down. We're gonna end with our active flexibility, personal favorite. Go ahead and bring one leg up. Push the hip crease away. Let's start with a flex. You're holding somewhere behind the leg, whether it's calf or thigh. I want you to push the leg into your hands. And then point the toe, relax, and pull with your arms, right? Do bring the leg closer. Flex and hold, push, 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 leg into hands. Relax and point, pull towards you. Drive the hip crease away. Last time, flex. You're pushing away. Pointing and pulling. And release. My favorite. Pulling in and up. Find your edge first. Flex. Drive the hip away. Push the leg into your hands and hold. Keep it active. Point the toe, bring it closer. And flex, you're pushing away. And point, soften. You're pulling this time. And flex, flex, flex. And relax. This is it, last time. Just gently pull the leg towards you, drive the hip crease away. And relax. For the finish, I want to tap these quads. I'm going to show one of two options. If you have very tight quads, you're going to rock to your side and try to drive this quad away from you. So I'm going to bring the foot close and push the knee away. That is option one. Option two, if those quads are a little more open, you're going to come into what is a half hero's pose. Notice my foot is pointing towards my armpit. I want you to focus on squeezing your glutes and driving the foot either into the floor or your hand, depending on your pose. And then I want you to relax everything. We're going to do that twice more, engaging glutes and foot into something, hand/floor. That should be a huge stretch into your quad. And relax. and push, last time. And relax. Unwind. Second side, remember some of us are gonna turn to the side and tuck, right? Avoid pointing your knee to the ceiling. We want it parallel to the floor. Others are going to continue all the way over. Half hero's pose. From here, we're gonna do our squeezes. So squeezing the pelvis up, foot into floor/hand. And relax. And push. Engaging those glutes. Engaging backside to feel front side. And relax. Last time, press, squeeze. And relax. Go ahead and pivot to one side to roll your way up. I'm hoping you felt that one. I'm also hoping you're still here with me. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing if you want more content like this. And if you're an OG, it was nice to have you back. And until I see you again, Namaste.